Hello, everybody. It's July 1st. I think you guys know what that means. It's officially Christmas in July. So welcome into Mother Tucker's. If you guys aren't familiar with who I am, I'm Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques. It's also Canada Day. So hello, happy Canada Day to all our Canadian friends that are hanging out with us. So, and in spite of Misty, oh, Canada. So happy Canada Day, everybody. Well, we have a different kind of sale for you tonight. I'm going this alone. We have Christmas for you guys. We like to think of ourselves as maybe one of your go-to Christmas shops over here on YouTube. We have about, I had counted 20, but we actually have 21 rounds tonight. So we actually have an extra round. So we have a lot of price points for you guys here tonight. So not everything's going to be super high. We hope that the price points are pretty good for some new introductory, new starting out collectors and maybe some experienced collectors or veteran collectors. So we do have some things that higher priced that are more for the higher end collector, let's say. So heading into July, some of our live sales will be a little bit different. We're going to be doing some different things. July 7th, which is Sunday, we will be doing another shop with me up at Mother Tucker's. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. We'll still have fantastic finds every single Wednesday this month. The last one of the month, stay tuned. We might be taking off for that one, or we might be doing it. I've got a feeling we'll be taking off for it. And then we'll be bouncing around here on Mondays, just trying some new things. But I was super excited to pull out some of our unique Christmas to offer you guys here on what we're calling your kickoff to Christmas in July, because this is one of our favorite things to do this month is to add to our own Christmas collections. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to say hello to everybody as quickly as we can. Then it's my turn by myself to explain to you guys how the sale is going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an item, and then I'm going to give you the start price, and we are going to do something a little bit different this evening. We are not going to be doing a recap, and that's just because we want to keep things moving. And since I'm by myself, I have actually wanted to try this as an experiment probably since late last year. So what we are going to do is we will still be offering just in case. We will still offer things up. We will still describe everything and explain it to you. And then if there is nobody that bids, that's okay. We will do an interest countdown, and that'll be considered your last chance to purchase the item that we're showing. So there won't be a recap. So if no one's interested, we will just sit it to the side and we will just continue to move on. As we go live tonight, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. Karen, thank you always so much for being there and being so supportive. Kim, our backup, is on vacation. So her and Bob are off enjoying the summer. So they'll be gone for a few weeks, but they will be back to, she will be back to assist us in the chat again very soon. So I'm going to scroll up to the top, say hello to everybody. Then I'm going to explain to you how the sale is going to work. Some of you that are just getting in, then we will go over how the interest countdown will work again, and then we're going to jump into it. And we're going to move at a pretty quick clip. We'd like to conclude with tonight's sale in about an hour and a half. So we are going to move very quickly. That way, we are taking into consideration everybody's time. We don't want to hold you up too long. But we do want to share some of our fun vintage Christmas with you guys. So the first person in the chat is our friend William, and William was actually here Saturday night. William, StreamYard and YouTube, they come in and they clear out the chats. So once we schedule something and folks comment a few days ahead of time, they come in and clear everything out. So William, I was fortunate enough to be doing some behind the scenes work. Comment. William was actually here Saturday night, ready for our sale. But like I said, they come through and they clear things out. So they did delete it. But William is our first person in the chat tonight. So Willie is definitely in the house. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, my friend, and welcome in. Second person in the chat is the one, the only Mama Pam. Hello, Mama Pam. Hopefully you didn't get too sunburned over the weekend while you were outsourcing up there in Elkhorn. It's always so good to see you, Mama Pam. There's my vintage sister, the one, the only, Amy of Enamor Amy. Gang, please make sure you're subscribed to her channel. Hit the notification bell, because I think she's going to be one of your headquarters for Christmas, or should I say Kitschmas, over here on the tubes. So please make sure you're following her and hit that notification bell, because she'll be doing some really fun Christmas sales coming up this month. Hello, Lisa. So good to see you, friend. Hopefully you are doing well. My man, hopefully I can put in some requests to this guy for some Christmas in July music, because if you are not following Gavin of Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings, please make sure you give him a follow. He has a really, really fun YouTube channel. He's the other half of our bid ender, Karen G. He plays music. He plays it on vinyl. He plays it on a turntable, and he also takes requests. So it is the same name here on YouTube as it is over on Instagram. So please show our friend Gavin some support. Follow him not only here on the tubes, but follow him over on Instagram. And I mean it when I say it, Tina. I mean it when I say it. Oh, by the way, Tina's down here helping me write everything down. So I have somebody keeping me in line, keeping me on the straight and narrow. But I mean it when I say it, is that you can cancel your Pandora, you can cancel your Sirius XM, because you can just put on Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings channel and let it play in the background for you. And it's free. It's free. It's free to subscribe. Please subscribe to me. It's totally free. There's our friend, the one, the only Debbie Gutierrez is in the house. I think I could have done that a little bit better. The one, the only Debbie Gutierrez is in the house. How are you, Debbie? It's so good to see you. Checking in from the Lone Star State. So good to see you. Speaking of our official mod and bid ender, there she is, the one, the only Karen G. Please familiarize yourself with her avatar. She will be the lag that you want to learn. She will be closing out all of the bids tonight with a bid end. Even the interest countdown, she'll still throw in a bid end, and that means we'll officially close it out, and then we'll move on to the next item, so we're all on the same page. Speaking of winter, New England, cooler days, our friend Brian is checking in. It's so good to see you. Happy Monday, friend. Hopefully you are doing well. We have Sandy checking in here with us tonight. So good to see you, Sandy. Hello, howdy. How are you? Hello. If you guys want to shout out, please say hello in the chat. Tina's a little bit ahead in the chat, so she's laughing at things that I've yet to see. We got the one, the only Dusty Moose is in the house. Oh, and speaking of Dusty Moose, guys, I didn't preview everything that will be available tonight. So I tried to pull some things for everybody's flavors. So we do have some things that are early antiques and some kitsch and some little later things. So, but Dusty always reminds me of the good old antiques. So hello, Dusty. It's so good to see you. We have Spark Joy and Life here with us tonight. It's so good to see you, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's scroll down, see who else is here with us tonight. Oh, hey, there's Tina. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How are you, Tina? Checking. It has. It feels like forever. There's my mother in the chat, Linda Hellman. So good to see you. Hello, Mom. I love you. Hopefully you are well. Let's see who else is down here tonight. I see Leanne checking in. So good to see you, Leanne. How are you? There's our other Tina in the chat. How are you, Tina? Good to see you, friend. Hopefully you guys are ready to score some Christmas in July goodies here tonight. We have Miss Whittle One checking in. So good to see you, Miss Whittle One. Hopefully you are doing well. My Four Girls. Hello, everybody. New subscriber. Looking forward to Christmas in July. Well, it is so good to see you, friend. And as I see some of our new friends, please don't forget, when you guys claim something, make sure you do email us all of your information. I'll go over that a little more in detail, but we do ask that you please email us some information, and we will go over that. But welcome in. We hope you enjoy yourself, and we hope you come back to many, many more sales. How are you, Tippy Winks Vintage? How are you? It's so good to see you, gang. Please give her a follow. She has a really fun YouTube channel. It's the same exact name, same avatar. All you got to do is head on over and give her a follow. I'm sure she'll greatly appreciate it. There's our friend Chris checking in from Colorado, my broom closet. I hope you are doing well, friend. Always, again, thinking of you. You got this, Chris. It's so good to see you. Let's see who else is down here. We got Shannon Ferrara. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. There is our Jersey girl checking in, the one, the only Steel Whisper. Hello, hello. Checking in from the southern east part of Pennsylvania, the one, the only Dawn. Welcome. So good to see you, friend. Hopefully you are doing well. See who else is down here tonight. Oh, we got a Tucker in the house. We got Terry Tucker representing, part of the Tucker clan. So good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. Oh, I see another new name. We got Joe with an S. It's good to see you, friend. Again, welcome in, everybody. We hope you enjoy yourself tonight, and you're going to come back to many more sales and hang out with us. Let's see. Oh, there's the one, the only Noelle. Noelle, it was a pleasure meeting you this past weekend. You are an awesome human being, and it was so fun getting to talk to you. And speaking of Noelle, Thank you to everybody who headed out to Adamstown and showed every other antique mall, including ours, support. Remember, each one of those antique malls has multiple small businesses under that roof. And again, thank you guys for so much for coming in town and showing us all successful extravaganza. Our next one will be the very end of September, which will be the fall. I will hopefully do a video explaining to you guys what the extrav is. So I'll be able to explain that a little more to you. Artsy Fartsy, our friend Tracy, it's so good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. We got the one, the only Buttermilk and Cream checking in. We have Sharon checking in, Freddie Fines. Hello, Freddie. So good to see you. Make sure you're following her over on Instagram. Same exact name. I hear that Sharon's going to be doing some content in the future. So you're going to want to make sure you're following her on Instagram so you can follow her through this path. So hello, Sharon. Good to see you. We have Elaine checking in. So good to see you, Elaine. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Hopefully everybody's ready. I mean, we're a tick away from the 4th of July. I cannot believe it. Hello, Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. Gang, please make sure you give Becky a follow. She has live sales on Tuesday nights. She has great vintage. She's great tasting glass. So please, please make sure you give her a follow. You will not be sorry. Let's see who else is down in here. There's our friend Helen checking in. Hi, Helen. She's the New England Thrifter. Gang, make sure you are following her, same exact channel. And she's taking a brief hiatus, but I know she'll be back. So you want to make sure you subscribe so you know when she's going live again next. So let's pick up the tempo a little bit. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. My old eyes, I'm scrolling as fast as I can. And again, if I ever miss anybody, it is never, never intentional. I see Sharon. There you are. How are you, friend? Again, I never, ever mean to miss you intentionally. So it's merely by accident. So we're going to switch on over here and explain to you guys how the sale is going to work here tonight. If anybody pops in while we do that, I will do my best to try to get back and say hello to everybody. But again, if you guys are new, this is a vintage sale. I'm going to offer the things up to you. I'm going to give you a brief description of the item. Remember, these items are all vintage, so I will do my best to explain to you guys any kind of damage, any kind of issues, but you have to remember these are vintage. So I often say this in my shop, what you guys determine as maybe a flaw may not be what I determine. So I am going to do my best to assume that I'm covering everything. So just remember they are vintage, okay? So Karen G is our official mod and bit ender. What we're going to do tonight is going to be a little bit different. We will still do a just in case. We will offer the item up. We will give you a start price. And if nobody is interested, that is quite all right. We will move on. But before we do, we will do a brief countdown, and it's going to be called our interest countdown. And that'll be your last shot to acquire the item, because in the time that we have, we want to move as quickly as possible. So we won't be doing a recap tonight. So if anybody has an interest in the item, we do ask that you just please bid, and then definitely bid during that interest countdown, because then the items will just move on. Okay. So if and when you guys purchase from us tonight, let me pull up my little screen. We're going to need some information from you. So when you purchase tonight, we're going to need your YouTube screen name. We're going to need your real name. We're going to need your full shipping address and a PayPal email. Okay. So my email address is down below in the description. It's right here in this little bar right there. I've also pinned it to the top of the chat. So if you guys are new and you purchase, we do ask that you kind of get us that email while we're still live. If we don't get an email from you, we can't find you. So it's very important that you email us, because when you bid, it is a promise to pay. Okay, guys? I'm a small business. We do ask that when you bid, this is a contract between us that you are committing to purchasing said item that you bid on. Okay? If you guys just want to hang out here in the chat, hey, that's cool. That's fine. We're here for that. Hang out with friends. But if you bid, please know that that is a commitment to pay. Okay? Some other channels, including myself, have had some folks kind of back out. That doesn't help any of us in business. So please, please, please make sure you pay your invoices. So here on the channel, we do offer something just called just in case. So what is just in case? It is the maximum amount you are willing to bid on an item. You will be bid up $1 over the next highest just in case. The just in case should be used during the countdown only and should be used by active bidders. So an example of the just in case would be you have to at least put in one bid of it on the item. So what I do is, as a buyer, if I'm interested in something, I at least get a bid in there. Sometimes I bid a couple times, but then I always use my just in case. So what you would do is you'd wait till I start the countdown because you've already put in a bid while I've showed the item. Then during the countdown, you will put in the maximum you are willing to spend on the item with a JIC. Then what we will do is we will bid you $1 over the next highest just in case. So if you're bidding on something and the bid is at 20 and you put in a just in case of 25, but somebody else puts a just in case in of 23, you will win the item for $24, okay? We won't take you all the way up to your 25, but please know that if we have two just in cases, the first one that comes in is the person that wins. Also, if that just in case would have been 25 and yours is 25, that means you will be accounted to pay the $25, okay, guys? So hopefully that made some sense. Let's get back into my comments. I will be doing all of my packaging and invoicing on Saturday, okay? So that means you'll have an open box from me. So come back on over here to the channel, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night for fantastic finds with me and Amy. If you purchase then as well, and I can combine it safely for you, I will, okay? I also offer free pickup at the brick and mortar. So if you guys know that you're coming into the central Pennsylvania area and you want to do so, all you have to do is communicate via email, and then we will not charge you for the shipping, and then we'll communicate on when we get it up to the shop. I use PayPal to invoice. I use that because it's safe for me and it is safe for you. If you guys want to use Venmo, I know that you can use that to pay your PayPal invoice, okay? I also use pirate ship to get you guys the cheapest rates possible. The postal service is expensive. We get you deep, deep discounts, which means you got more money to add to your collections. You can buy some more things because we're going to give you the cheapest shipping prices possible. Plus, I'm going to combine things for you if you buy on Wednesday's sale and in tonight's sale. If you ever want to close an open box and you're here on a Monday, all you have to do is email us. We'll close it. I can usually do a turnaround in about 24 hours. That is as long as you pay your invoice in that timetable, and then we will get it shipped. I am in Pennsylvania again, guys, so please take that into consideration. Nothing I have tonight is too overly heavy, but please remember it is coming out of Pennsylvania. One more time, just because it's something that's going to be new, and then we're going to jump into the sale. We are going to do what we call an interest countdown, okay? So we won't be doing a recap tonight, and that's just because I'm by myself tonight and we want to keep things moving, and I kind of feel like it might be repetitive for me to just keep showing things over and over again. So what we will do is we will show the item. If there's bids, once I'm done quickly explaining it, we will do a countdown and we'll close it out and we'll sell it to the highest bid. If no one's interested, then I will do probably a 15-second countdown because we'll do 20 because of the lag. But maybe for the interest one, we'll do it a little quicker. And that'll be your last shot to nab it before we just sit it to the side and move on. And again, if nothing sells tonight, that is okay. There's no big deal. You guys just get an opportunity things with us tonight. So let me quickly say hello to some more of our friends that jumped in, and then we're going to get into it. So hello, John. It's so good to see you, sir. Hopefully you are doing well. I think I saw names come in here. Maybe I didn't. I'll just scroll up a little bit more. I see Collector at Heart. I see Bug. How are you, Bug? I didn't get a chance to highlight that yet. Hello, Karen Williams. How are you? So good to see you guys. Hopefully everybody is here to have some fun. There's Philomena. So good to see you. We are spanning that globe. So good to see everybody. And I think that's going to do it. So let's get it going. I think I did say hello to Buttermilk and Cream, but we'll say hello again just to make sure I didn't miss you. We have 21 rounds. I'm going to move as quickly as I can. And yeah, so let's get into it. So our first item tonight is going to start at $18, okay? There is a condition issue with one of them. So in my thought process, you're going to buy one and get one free, okay? So I'm going to start with the good one, but just know that the other one does have some damage to it. So it's $18. This is a set of cute, I want to call them little elves. They look like little elves. They are candle huggers, okay? They are iridescent. They are porcelain or ceramic. They are made by Fine A quality, okay? So you are going to get the set. This one is in very good condition with no damage. The other one had a little fall from grace, so I will show you. But $18, in essence, you're buying the one. So you would be getting the one and then the other one free. So let me show you. That was your good one. This is your one that has some damage, okay? I could not let these cuties behind, especially that Christmas is getting so hard to find. I couldn't let them behind. Plus, they've lived a life together. So $18 if anybody's interested. There is some damage here to the leg, so you guys can see. We do have a line right there, and we do have a line right here. Okay, so there was some damage. It's glued together really well. If you guys are handy and you guys can, maybe you guys could pull that apart and maybe you could fix it. Candle huggers are fun because you can pop a bottle brush and tree in there. So they turn into these little figurines that hold bottle brush trees. So it is white, but it is an iridescent. So I know you guys can sort of see the iridescence on it, okay? These are larger candle ring holders, okay? So these are larger than the normal ones. They measure just about 3.5 inches tall. So you are going to get the set, but one of them has had a fall from grace. So I still think the one by itself is worth the 18. So you are just going to get one that's in really, really good shape. So thank you so much, Becky. I see you're 18. And again, you have a full set here. One is facing left, one is facing right. This one, you can kind of see the lines down there. We've had a fall, some leg issues there. You can see the inside. I did have it on a candle. It does hang pretty well. And it also looks like there's a little bit of glue back here by the wing. All right. So this one definitely was a bad elf and had a fall, but this one is a good one. So we're going to go ahead and do a countdown. Thank you so much, Becky. I have you in at 18. So we are more, and they are made from the company A Quality Ceramics, which is a ceramic I don't find that often. So let's start our countdown for 19 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know some folks love ceramics that have those child faces. There we go. It's in focus. These have the most adorable faces I think I've ever seen. So thank you so much, Karen G, for the bid end. Becky, congratulations. The set is coming to you. So thank you so much. So this is where I'm going to have to get used to being by myself. Have to get myself all queued up. I need to figure out what I'm going to do next. So let's do choice on some pins. I like to do the jewelry early. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I have my little trusty tool here. So the jewelry is going to start at $10 choice, okay? All of this is metal costume jewelry from the 50s through the 60s, okay? It does have minimal paint wear because they did use an enamel paint on top. So there is some wear just from it being used, but all of the rhinestones are intact, okay? So your first one for $10 is going to be the deer. You can see it still has its rhinestone eye. You can see that the paint is in very good condition. So this is going to be your first choice at $10. And the deer measures about 2.5 inches tall. So in really, really good condition. I did try to see some of these may have a signature, but nothing that I could make out. So these are not only fun to collect, these are fun to actually gift. These are fun to repurpose. You can pop them on flower frogs. You can pop them on top of ephemera. So the deer is going to be your first choice at $10. Your second choice, handy dandy little clip here. We have Santa Claus. Again, some of these you do not see that often. So we have the Santa Claus face. He is in very good condition. Maybe just a little bit of minimal paint wear. And he's coming in at just at about 2 inches tall, okay? So I do believe that these metal pins are probably, Tina, wouldn't you say 50s, 60s in there? 50s, 60s in there? Okay. Then this one is a non-traditional Christmas tree. I normally don't find one that looks like this. As you can see, it still has its little rhinestone up there in the top, and its enamel paint is superb on it. So these are $10 choice if anyone's interested. This one's coming in at about 1.5 inches tall. As you can see, hello, Tirza. Welcome in, everybody. And last but not least, I know when Tina first set out to collect these pins, this little guy here was a hard one to find. This guy right here, if we can get him to focus. So I see you, Steel, at 10. Let me go ahead and click on Steel. Thank you so much. I see you in at 10. Let's get this guy to focus there. And he is in really good condition. He just has a little tiny bit of paint wear. but he's coming in about 1.75 inches, okay? So again, not all of these are ones that you normally see. Thank you, Robin. I see you in at 11. So there, I'm going to show them to you again really quick in reverse. So we're at 11. We're looking for 12 or more. Slight paint wear, but there's nothing major. There's no major damage to any of these, okay? And all of the safety clasps work with no issues. Then I had the Christmas tree. And this isn't the largest of trees that I've ever offered, but it's a nice size. So that's different, especially the way the color green is. It's more of like a, I don't know, it's not kind of an emerald green. It's more of like a chartreusey between that and a traditional green. Then we have the Santa face, which I love him. And then the first one that we started out with is the deer one. There we go. This is probably one of my favorite ones. I always love this one. So whomever wins, you'll just claim deer. It'll be deer, Santa face, tree, or Santa. Okay, so we're in at 11. With Robin, we're looking for 12. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 12 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. And I'll just hold this one up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Linda. I see you in at 13. And then, like I said, we're just going to claim them. This one is deer, Santa face, tree, or just Santa. And just Santa was the dude that was standing by himself. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I saw Robin got in there right before the bid end. So let me sit this stuff down here. Robin, you get first choice at $14. So Robin, you get first choice. Linda, you will have backup. So Robin, let me know if you want to deer. Oh, this clip works, but when you do multiples, it gets stuck. Santa, tree. I'm sorry, that second one was Santa face, tree, or Santa. All of them are in really good condition, minimal to no paint wear on them. And while we wait, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Cannot believe it's Christmas in July. I'm so happy. So that one was Santa. And then we had tree and Santa face. And then we had deer. So you get first choice. She wants both Santas. You got both Santas. All right. Thank you so much, Robin. Let's sit that down. So you got those. Thank you so much. So Linda, at your 13, I have Linda's information. Oh, you have Linda's information? Yep, okay. Thank you so much, Linda. I have deer and I have tree left. Okay. So then after that,
and let her know she can pass. And
you can. You can absolutely pass. And if you pass, it'll go back to steel. But remember, gang, we aren't doing a recap. So these items, since they've been bid on, you got the deer. All right.
13, right?
Okay. Yep. The deer to you for 13. So that's going to take us back to steel. And let me highlight you. I got you highlighted steel. So steel, let me know if you are interested in the tree. And the tree could be yours for $10. So
hi, Robin.
Hello, Robin. Good to see you, everybody.
After she bids.
Hello.
Steel wants the tree.
All right.
Yay!
Thank you, guys. That was a sellout. Okay, where do we go next? Bear with me, guys, because this is where when I got getting my things in queue. So, what do I want to do?
You always tell me just pick some.
Okay, so I'm going to change gears a little bit. It's going to be a little higher start price. It's going to start at $28. Okay, I tried to cover everybody's likes and loves for Christmas. Okay, I don't often find celluloid Santa Clauses. Okay, this guy is in really good condition. The one condition issue, he has a little pinhole right here in his beard. Okay, a little pinhole right there in his beard. For these larger made in Japan celluloid Santas, that is nothing. It does look like he has a little hole, but that is on the underside. He still has his original stamp on the bottom, and he is marked on the back, made in Japan, okay? I have sold Christmas for a few decades. I've never had the opportunity to sell a large celluloid Santa, especially at this price. So he is 8 inches tall, okay? He's 8 inches tall. He does have that little hole right there, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. There are no other dents. He is in very good condition. And I love the fact that he is holding a little dolly behind his back. So there you can also see that it is made in Japan. So again, the paint is in really good condition. You can, check out different celluloid figurines, especially Christmas ones. I couldn't find this exact one. He's in really good condition. If you guys aren't really into the hardcore kitsch, but you're into the realistic Christmas, this guy might be for you. So again, the only damage is right there, a little tiny pinhole right there. He is a little mischievous, just hiding a little doll back there. So he does stand on his own. He doesn't need to be propped or lean. There is a little paint wear right there, or an issue or something on top of the paint. Other than that, he is in superb condition. And again, guys, he is 8 inches tall, okay? So he is $28. I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to kick into an interest countdown because we aren't going to do a recap. So I guess we'll just do 20 for the lag. So,
yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and count it down. If anyone's interested in him for 28, let's go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If anybody's interested, this would be your last chance to purchase him at $28. I know which one I want to do next, but I can't seem to find it. There's our bid end. All right, we are going to move on. He will go into the no sale pile. Thank you so much for your interest, guys. All right, let's get our next start bid in there. Let's go with some Pixies. I think everybody loves some Pixies. So these will be $18 choice, okay? $18 choice. Some of these are some that I don't find that often, okay? So let me get them on my board so I can show them to you. They're all in very good condition with no chips, no cracks. We even have one of them that is the girl. So let's go ahead and show them to you. So it's going to be $18 choice. I do believe that these are Gildner Pixies. I keep putting a cursor over my chat so I can't see it. So I believe these are the Gildner Pixies. So we have the girl Pixie. All three of these are in emerald green. They're in very good condition. There are no repairs to them. Then we have this guy right here that if I attempted to do that, I would probably have to go to the emergency room. And along with this guy doing a headstand, definitely the emergency room. So there they are. They'll be $18 choice. Everybody knows that the girl Pixies are a little more difficult to get, or should I say the one with more feminine features, okay? So they are $18 choice. She is in very good condition. Somebody loved her so much that they went felt on the bottom because they didn't want to scratch up their table. So she measures about 3.5 by 3. So she's 3.5 by 3. Hello, Andrew. So good to see you. Our friend at Vintage Samples. Same exact name over here on YouTube. So again, if you guys are just joining us, I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but we are not going to do a recap. So if you guys are interested, and there's no bids, that's okay. We'll do an interest countdown. So that was your girl at 18. This one I was calling legs. Okay, so in very good condition. Maybe a little bit of paint wear there to the one eye, but I don't think so because I think he's winking. I believe he's winking, or maybe there is a little bit of paint wear. Nonetheless, if whomever buys it, if anyone's interested, we could touch that eye up for you if you want to. So this one is legs. And again, I believe that these are Gildner Pixies. I love the little hats on them. So $18 choice if anyone's interested. So there was that one. And then this one's fun. This one's doing a fun little headstand. This one I've never had before. I never had the privilege of owning this one to offer for sale. So again, there's no damage. What's fun about these is they actually, went ahead and painted them, but they did not fire anything over the faces. And then they painted that over top of the bare porcelain. So $18 choice. There is the one we're calling headstand. So there he or she is. They are. Then we have legs. I do love some legs. So there's legs. Don't mean that in a bad manner. And then we have what we're going to call the girl Pixie. Okay, and she has her head tilted over to the side. Again, no chips, no cracks. Okay, so I don't see any interest. That is okay. we're doing an interest countdown then. So they will be $18 choice. If anyone's interested, you will just claim them the way I described them. The first one would be girl. Then we have legs. And then we're going to call the other one headstand, okay? So they're $18 choice. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, guys, remember, no recap tonight. If you're interested, you'd want to put in something right now. And they would be $18 choice on some Gildner Pixies, all in very good condition in a great emerald green. I love these guys. It's not often that I find Pixies. All right, so there's the bid end on those. So we will sit those to the side. Thank you guys so much for your interest. Let me go ahead. That was number 4. Let me mark that down there. So let me go ahead. Let me see where I want to go next. I don't know. Let's switch over here to we're going to go with a $15 start price. So $15. This one I got a little crafty with. So $15 choice. If you guys are into the Honeycomb Santas, I thought this guy was really fun and really different. Okay. I'm not sure who made this guy, but he had a pretty gnarly tear on his hand. Okay. And you can see that when I purchased him, he does have a little safety. He does have like a little paper clip holding him together, okay? So he is really, really neat. He's kind of got a Hol-Howard style about him, and the one mitten there had a pretty gnarly rip on it. So what I did was I went ahead and added a little gift to him. So he is so excited that he has a little present to show you guys. So he's $15. His honeycomb is in very good condition. His little clip, I don't think is clipping too well anymore. So the previous folks did go ahead and use a little paper clip. But there you go. You can see he's made of cray paper. They also call these honeycomb. So he is $15 if anybody is interested. He has a paper face. His arms are paper. And that's kind of a period correct ornament right there on his hand too. He looks like I know. I thought, when I saw him, I thought he still has some life to him. And I know these honeycombs, gosh, I've paid sometimes $40 or $50 for a little honeycomb Santa. And I wasn't going to let him behind because he had a little tear. I actually think that gives him a little bit of dimension having the box there. So I just want to make sure I'm keeping my notes in order. So this would be item number 5. Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure our numbers coincide. So $15 if anybody's interested. Again, there's his cute little face. There's no damage to him whatsoever. I don't know a maker on him. I don't know if he would be a Hallmark, or if he would be like, I guess Norcross also made some of these. But he is just a fun little Santa. And then he does have a little foiled gift there on his hand. So you can just see he's really, really cute. He's coming in. I don't think I gave you guys a measurement. He's about 9 inches tall. So he is about 9 inches tall. So Robin, thank you so much. Let me click on that. I see you in at 15. Thank you so much. And again, he reminded me of Hol-Howard. He has a very Hol-Howard kind of face about him, very 1960s. Again, he's a smaller size and one that I had never seen before. So I really enjoyed him and thought he was fun. So we're looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on him. We are doing just in case for active bidders. And again, Robin, thank you so much for your bid. So let's count him down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 16 or more. Again, thank you so much, Karen, for being our official mod and bid ender tonight. And this guy I just think is so stinking different and cute and very 1960s. So let's go ahead and sit him down. You didn't need your just in case, Robin. Thank you so much. He is yours for $15. Okay. Now I don't know where to go next. Let's go this route. Okay, let's go this route. Let me get my notes together here. So now it looks like we are on number 6. Bear with me, guys, because I need to check my notes. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Remember, guys, we are not doing a recap tonight, so we will do an interest countdown. Let me find my notes here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, $28. $28 on this next item. Okay, guys. I actually found this in my garage. I had her sitting here since last Christmas. So these are always known as the Hol-Howard angels. What we do believe is that they did create these. We do believe that these were factory created, but the little ceramic heads are the little Hol-Howard girls. Okay. So she has a foil body. It's in very good condition. There is some crinkling, which there usually is, but all the wings are intact. She even has the little mercury glass around her neck as a little necklace. And then she does have this little silver ball right here. That is a mercury ball that is holding all the foil together. So William, thank you. I see you in at 28. She is a smaller one. She does have the opening, so she could be your tree topper. She measures about 6 1/4 tall by 5 inches wide. Okay. So there are no chips or cracks to her head. Her head's in very good condition. Even the gold paint up top that kind of holds her little ponytail together. So you guys can see she does have a ponytail. And some of these heads look similar, but some are different. This is the one with the little ponytail off to the side. So she does have some of the mesh foil on top of the other foil. Again, she is in very good condition. None of that has too deep of a crease in it or has broken off. So she is just really superb. And I do think these do make great tree toppers. They are great in a display. And these, honestly, I guess Christmas period is getting very...
Some of my favorites.
Yeah, there's some of Tina's favorites. So the fact that Tina's allowing me to let one go is good. So, William, thank you for your bid. I see you in at 28. We're looking for 29 or more. Let's go ahead and count her down. We are looking for 29 or more, and I think I'm on what, round 16, right? Round 6. So, yeah. All right, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're in at 28 with William, looking for 29 or more. Thank you so much, sir, for the bid. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for everyone that is interested in the vintage Christmas. Hopefully we can be one of your Christmas headquarters here on YouTube. So, William, you didn't need it, my friend. Congratulations. She's coming to you, sir, for $28. Thank you so much. All right. So let me get myself queued up here again. Where should we go? Let's go something different. Let's go something different. If I can just find my notes here. This is my old piece that I did not preview. So let me see here. Bear with me, guys. I'm not falling asleep. I don't go in in a set order. I just usually grab things as I go. So this should be round number 7, right, Tina?
Yep.
Okay. So this one's going to start at 24. Okay. This is going to be one of these items where if you guys love early Christmas, this is going to be for you. Okay. This is a cedar inlaid box. Okay. So you can see where the things here on the top, including the 2 flowers. Then we do have this incredible tin. I believe that's tin or metal that is attached to the top with this gorgeous reindeer. Okay, so for $24. Hello, Colleen. So good to see you. You're bidding on what I believe this would have been a Christmas gift for somebody. So you can see we do have some scuffing on it. It is a cedar box. It's probably a jewelry box that would have then been given at Christmas time. A lot of times they would gift things at Christmas time like porcelain and add holly, or they would add like a reindeer, and then you would use it all throughout the year. So if you're looking for a nice cedar box for your Christmas collection, you can actually see we have some holly there underneath the reindeer. Very mod style reindeer. I believe this box is probably from the 1930s. So I know that reindeer reads very mod, but it's very deco, very 1930s. We have it adorned with some roses and some wheat up there at the top and wheat at the bottom. Plus, it has these gorgeous inlaid flowers. So this, I'm not sure the manufacturer. I can tell you that it's definitely old. It's in superb condition. There you can see they inlaid the top on it, okay? So here you can see the actual recessed hinges on it. There are some light scuffs, but if you're looking for a fun jewelry box or a fun gift box, this would be for you. So it is $24. It's in very good condition. It still has a good cedar smell. So if that's what you guys are into and that's what you like, you can see the inside. It reminds me a lot of the little Lane jewelry boxes, if you guys are familiar with it. This probably also could have even been maybe a high-end candy box back in the day. And then that's what was gifted. This even could have held something like cigars in it, to be honest with you. So let me find my measurements here. It is about 7 inches long. It's about 3.5 inches wide. And then here from the side, it measures about 2.5 inches tall. So again, I try to bring a little bit of unique Christmas for everybody. Anyone's kind of flavor. It's not just going to be kitschmas. We're actually going to have some antique stuff. So $24 if anybody's interested. I'm not seeing any bids. So we will go ahead and do it. Did you see any that I missed?
No.
Okay.
I meant you pulled it back and it focused better.
Okay, back here like this. Okay, so let me hold up a minute here so you guys can see. That is a very large medallion that is on it too.
Going
Okay.
real slow. Yeah.
Yeah, like that is a very, very Art Deco style reindeer. If you guys love reindeer, I think this is such a unique piece. Plus, it has the inlaid flowers on it. I don't believe that this I don't know that this is American made either. This could actually be, an import from another country. So definitely, I would say it's 1930s. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on it. Again, this is an interest countdown. We aren't doing a recap tonight, gang. So if you're interested in it for 24, you'll have to bid. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 24 or more. If anyone's interested in the inlaid Christmas reindeer cedar box with holly and the reindeer. Right there is our bid end. And you know what, William? I'm going to go ahead and take it, sir.
I
Do you see it on your
before.
end? Okay. All right. So Tina sees it on her end. So William, sir, thank you so much. That is yours for $24. Congratulations, sir.
Do you have that as 7?
Yes, I have that as number 7. Yes, number 7. So thank you so much, William. So let me get myself queued up here. Okay. So where do I go next? Let's go to Salt and Pepper Town, okay? Tina and Jason love some salt and peppers here at Mother Tucker's, okay? So this is going to be round number 8, okay, guys? And if you're keeping track at home, we got 21 rounds. So we're clipping away here. So these are going to start at $20 because at one time, these were a little easier to find. But these have gotten a little more difficult to find. And these are in superb condition with no damage to the spaghetti. And there is no paint wear on these, okay? So I do believe that these are made by Napco. These are some of my most favorite 1950s shakers because the spaghetti is outrageous. They are chunky, they are wild, and these are fun. And I love the very atomic kind of eyes they painted on. These are salt and pepper shakers. I do believe these were made by Napco, but we don't have a sticker. We do have a number on the bottom. We do have a cork. And again, the cold paint on these are in fantastic condition, okay? These are some of my favorite ones. The fact that they even cocked Santa's hat sideways is one of my favorite. Thank you, Andrew. I love these too. These are some of my favorites. These were some of the first ones I found for my collection. So he's getting washed out, but his one hand is there. His other hand is in his pocket. He's a very Dean Martin cool kind of Santa. He is your 3-hole shaker. Again, these are 1950s, and the spaghetti on these are fantastic. It's very chunky. A lot of times when you do find these, I do have myself numbered. These normally discolor or get really, really dirty and funky. These are super bright, as you guys can see, and all of the cold paint is remarkable. So you can see this is her candy cane right there. So she does have a candy cane, and she does have a little bag of toys. So that's a little dolly popping out with a little present there. She has her glasses down. She has very atomic style eyes as well. And they actually gave her just a few polka dots, or they got crazy with the paint on her back. But these are really, really fun. They measure just about 4 inches tall. So $20 if anybody is interested on these. And actually, I'm holding these. I don't know, my perfectionist has always had them sitting like this. So let me get in here one more time so you guys can see. They even gave him some rosy. Her a little spot there. She has this cute little mouth. She has a candy cane popping out of the little basket, the little toy bag right there. And I just think these are kind of quintessential Christmas. If you guys collect Christmas shakers or ceramic, these are a must-have, I think, for any kind of collection. So they're at 20. I'm not seeing any interest, so we will do an interest countdown. And again, guys, like Karen just said, there is no recap. That's just to keep things moving. It's nonsense. I know all you guys will hang with me to the end, so why do it again? So $20. Let's count them down if anyone's interested. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. $20. If anyone's interested, I do believe these are NAPCO. I think these came out in around 57, maybe 57, 58, if I can recall the research I did on these years ago. And again, all right. Thank you guys so much for letting me offer them. Let me move stuff aside here. I usually have some more time to maneuver myself. So let's see here. Which way are we going to go next?
Do you need me to get something out of your way?
No, I just don't know. Let's go this route. These are going to be choice. Okay, these are going to be choice, and I'm on round number 9, right, Tina?
Yeah.
Round number 9. These are going to be choice. These are really fun. I actually only saw these one other time years ago and was so excited that I could offer them. They are going to be choice. They are little spun head. Oh gosh, they're little spun head. And I believe these are package toppers. So I believe these are little snowmen, spun head package toppers, and they're going to start at $12 each, okay? They're all in very similar condition. One guy does have a little white spot on his nose. So let's hold them back here. So they're going to be $12 choice. These are really fun to pop into your displays. They're made of cardboard. We have some pipe cleaner for the arms. We have a little spun head. Then we have a little plastic cap, okay? And these little snowmen are sitting in these little drums, okay? I just think these are stinking cute. They have these little foil bows on them. They're in all very good condition. Well, I don't know why he had to jump like that. They're all in very good condition. And then they do have, let me show them to you, show you one up close. Has the pipe cleaner here in the back. That's how I believe you would have attached it to a present. So that would have been your little package topper, okay? Or you could have used these for anything else. These I love because with the little pipe cleaner on there, I think it looks like a crazy scarf. Okay, I've always thought it looked like the snowman scarf. I also think these would be fun. Then you could go to your garland or you could attach them to a Christmas tree. All right. So Debbie, thank you so much. I see you in at 12. They roughly measure about wait. Where's my measurement? They roughly measure about 2.5 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide, okay? The cardboard is in superb condition. All are in almost like new condition, except one buddy here got into a little snow patch, and he has a little white spot on his nose, okay? So if you guys are familiar with these are definitely made in Japan. You know, each face was hand-painted, so each face isn't exactly the same. So, and then you do have the pipe cleaner arms here. So you can go ahead and adjust the arms however you want. If you want arms wide open or if you want the arms closed, you can. Thank you so much, Robin. I see you in at 13. And I do believe that if you would have wanted to use them as package toppers, you could have wrote on the top of the drum maybe the person's name. So the base of these are cardboard. So they are foiled over cardboard. And then we do have the little spun head. And then we have a little plastic top. So they're super cute. Really good condition. We are in at $13 choice. You can pick as many as you want. The only thing that I would say is different is if you just wanted a few, you would just say that you don't want the one with the spot. Other than that, they're all in really good vintage condition. And I do believe they all have a bow. Yep, we got bows accounted for. And again, these are probably late 50s, early 60s. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 14 or more, and it will be on choice on the spun head snowmen. So 20. Oh, just in case for active bidders. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. Come back later, leave a comment. All that interaction tells YouTube that you like us, and it helps move us forward. So, all right, there's our bid end. Let's go back up here. We have Robin in at 13. So, Robin, just let me know how many you wanted.
Debbie G came in after the bid.
Oh, Debbie, I'm so sorry. Yes, your 14 did come in after the bid end. So, Robin, you get first choice. Let me know how many you wanted. You can take 1 to 4. I have 4 available. Again, these are fun to put garland in. You could actually wrap some lights in them if you want to. And then if there's any left, we'll go back to Debbie. But right now we got Robin in at 13.
She wants 2.
Okay, so let me go ahead and cue that up. So I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 of them, the ones that don't have the little white spot. So let's sit them down here. So Debbie, let me know, how many did you want? Did you want the last 2? And again, guys, we aren't doing a recap. So Debbie, let me know, did you want the other 2 at $12 each? So we do have 2 remaining. So
and everybody should probably try to refresh
yes,
the gear wheel
yes,
at this point
thank
while
you.
we wait on Debbie G.
Yes, that was the one thing I forgot to remind everybody. Please make sure you are in top chat, not all messages, and please make sure you're using that gear wheel to 2 times. Debbie, thank you so much. The final 2 are yours. And ladies, congratulations. Truth be told, they were some of my favorite ones for tonight's sale. So, all right, guys, I'm going to shoot you straight. We do have some things that are a higher price point, okay? I do understand that might lower the amount of interest, but in good faith, I'm a Christmas lover and I have to offer them. So the next item is going to start at $48, okay? And this one is near and dear to my heart because one of the first things that I bought myself when I started officially collecting Christmas was I added a Herald Gale to my collection, okay? This Herald Gale is in very good condition. There is one little condition issue right here at the boot, okay? So there is a little tiny piece of the boot. There's an extra bit that is missing, okay? So here is the way that boot looks. So you can sort of see right there, okay? Then over here on the one side of his boot, we have a little extra. I don't know if it's a broken out piece or if that was sort of how it was manufactured, because I have to tell you, truth be told, it is smooth. So I don't know if someone did that to help him sit into a display, but I don't know that that's a deal breaker at the $48. Thank you, Beach. I think he's fantastic too because the face and the beard are remarkable. His color is remarkable. He is in very, very good condition, and he is just starting at $48. He's 14 inches tall. There you can see his face. A lot of times the faces do start to fade after time. The beards on these, if you guys aren't familiar, they are all wool, okay? So these are true, that's true real wool that they use for the beards. When these were manufactured, they are all handmade. So they are all a little bit different, okay? So he's got a nice big belly on him. His belt condition, okay? So you can even see his mustache is in good, even his eyebrows are good. A lot of times these start to kind of get floofed up a lot. I do like how the ermine or the fluffy part of the hat does discolor with age. That's normal on all of them. His pom-pom is in superb condition. You can see the velvet is in very good. The velvet is in very good condition. He glistens. And he's in very, very good condition. They do make these in different sizes. So this one is the 14-inch one. They do make one that's a little more stout, and of course they go all the way up. These were mainly made to be store displays, okay? I do believe that some of these size may have been offered to the normal market to be purchased, but a lot of times, thank you so much, Pam, and it's good to see you, Pam. Hello from the Jersey Shore, so good to see you. I think of you every time I think of Wildwood, Pam, so it's so good to see you. I do know that a lot of these were used in store displays. So like if folks had a jewelry store in the 50s, this little guy, they would tuck him into the jewelry. case, and he might be holding like some jewelry on his arm or a little present. But he is in superb condition. They do make different colored ones. They do make pink ones. Maybe someday, maybe someday another channel, maybe another reseller will call me up and say, hey, Jason, I got a pink one for sale. Maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. If they're not stored properly, this is metal or tin. This will start to rust and discolor. He is in very good condition, except for the little bit that is missing here on his boot. Okay. And truth be told, it doesn't feel like a chip. It actually feels like that was a cutout for him. And he could have actually been.
I love you, Ariana.
He actually could have been in a display. So I yearn someday to have him in pink. So we got Pam in at 48. Thank you so much, Pam. If anybody else is interested, please go ahead and throw in a bid. He is in superb condition. Outside of that, let's do it. Let's count him down. I think you're going to the Jersey Shore. Are you okay with that? I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead. 49 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you for your bid, Pam, of $48. He's in very good condition. I do see your just in case, Pam. Thank you so much. Really fun, really clean. I don't think a Christmas display is complete if you don't have a Harold Gale or a Rushton Santa in your display. Thank you so much, Pam. You're going to the Jersey Shore. You all right with that? I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. Okay. Pam, congratulations. He's coming to you. Where do I go next? Huh?
Hi,
Hello, Soulmate. Good to see you, friend. Okay, guys. I think, well, if I have 21 items, I guess we're at the middle part. So I guess we're at round 10. So at round 10, let's do another high-end item. Okay, guys? So let's do another high-end item. Don't let it scare you off. It's going to start at $80, okay? And I have to say I think it's worth every dollar of it, okay? I have this 1959 Hol-Howard Pixie mug, okay? Now, he has a manufacturing defect. He has a manufacturing defect, and he has one teeny tiny little pinhole paint fleck missing on his ear, okay? Now, what you see there on his hat and that is a misglaze at the factory, okay? That is not a chip, okay? Remember, guys, when this Hol-Howard was made, it was mass-produced over in Japan. They quickly went through, they quickly made it. Outside of that, this little guy is in perfect condition. He is marked on the bottom, 1959, Hol-Howard. He is part of a series that they did, if you guys know. They made all sorts of different Pixie with the same little guy. He's probably one of the harder Christmas Hol-Howard pieces to find. Look how they have his ears, and the ears always looked like holly. That's what I loved about it. So he is he's a little nip on the ear. That is a misglaze, but everything else is in superb condition. It still has its cold paint here for the berries on the holly. Very clean on the inside. You're sure? Thank you so much, Debbie. I was trying to be very holly jolly tonight because it's officially Christmas in July. You can see how he is just hanging on. And again, I just want to make sure you know that's glazed over. See that little white spot there at the bottom of his jacket? That's glazed over. So they were really quick to slop the paint on these, glaze them, fire them, and send them out. So they made all sorts of little elves in the same series. They they made little, I guess it would have been salt and pepper shakers. They made a planter. They made a cream and sugar, and they made the place card holders. That's what I keep wanting to say, the place card holders. So again, $80 if anybody's interested. I actually was watching one of these on eBay, and the person actually reached out to me to offer me a lower amount. And I merely was watching it because I couldn't find any other examples of this.
So cute with his face.
He is. He's in very good condition. And he does. He has blonde hair. The cold paint is remarkable. He even has the little paint on his smirk. Hopefully you can see he's got this little sassy Pixie smirk on him. Little blonde hair. The only condition issue is he has a little nip right here because you can feel that it is not glazed. But that here, that is glazed over. That is glazed over. That is actually a paint miss at the factory. One of those factory issues I couldn't, I can't control. That's not damage to him. So if everyone wants to focus, there we go. So you can see the inside is very glossy, good condition. Minimal to no crazing on him, and I love him. So he's $80 if anybody's interested. And if you know Hol-Howard, hello, Tammy. Good to see you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. He is $80. And again, gang, tonight we're not doing a recap. So let's go ahead and do an interest countdown. If anybody is interested, he is $80. Let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for $80. If anyone's interested on the Hol-Howard Elf mug. I don't think they were sold in sets. I think you would have bought them individually. So just having one, all them back in the day. I don't think they came in sets. All right, there's our bid end. So thank you guys for allowing me to show that to you. So let's see, where do we go now? Let's go. Let's go ahead to this guy. Let's stay in the Pixie world. So this next one is going to start at $22. So let me fix this here. $22. I think this is round number 11. And this guy is fun and one that I've had some that were larger, but he is the little cylinder body Pixie, plastic head, cylinder body, and he's a little rattle. So hopefully you guys can hear as I dangle his poor legs. He's the little rattle guy, okay? His little rubber plastic head is in superb condition. You can see he is a little ornament on top of a knee hugger and shelf sitter. I don't know. There is a little bit of slight wear maybe here to his felt, as you can see, but I don't know if that's the way he was manufactured, okay? So I think he is, William. He is so cute, and he is in very good condition with no major like moth holes or issues. And he sits with his little knees up there. And I kind of love the cylinder ones because they do fit in with your normal traditional knee huggers. So he is your little rattle. His collar is in good condition. He has a nice bright pink mouth, really cute face. He has that little nose on his face. I do love that little face of the Pixie. And he is about 5 inches tall. So he's coming in about 5 inches tall. So his paint is in very good condition, as you guys can see. I do believe the mouth has some Day-Glo paint on it. So let's see here. Yeah, his face would fluoresce under black light. So he is just in really good condition. And he's a little noise rattle, if you guys can see. So he'd fit in with your little Pixies. I mean, you could let his poor little legs dangle down if you want to. You can see the felt is not discolored. A lot of times the felt will turn to a very light gray. Sometimes the legs will too. But he's just really cute and really fun. And $22, I think the way Pixies are going these days, they're getting so doggone hard to find. And then when you do find them, they do have some major condition issues. So you can see he's got the big ears on him. The only thing, if I'm going to nitpick, I do feel like the felt might just have like a little bit of wear to it. But then that could also be the way they glued the felt to the cylinder that has that little noisemaker in there. So, William, thank you so much, sir. I see you're 22. We're looking for 23 or more. And I think this is round number 11. Yes, so we get 10 more to go, guys. So 23 or more. Thank you so much, William. Let's go ahead and do a countdown on him, just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 23 or more. The bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. I don't know which way I want to go next. William, I do see you're just in case, sir. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to join me and Amy this Wednesday at 8 p.m. for Fantastic Finds. And then this Sunday at 7 p.m., we're doing a live shop with me at Mother Tucker's. So William, congratulations. He is yours, and you got a home, buddy. So thank you guys so much. So now we are round number 12. Where do we go next? Let's go this route. Let's go this route. This is going to be number 12. Okay, guys. I got to plug this in to get us started. This one is going to start at $45. And this is going to be on a ceramic Christmas tree, okay? I don't often find ceramic trees that I'm willing to ship, but this one is a good size and it's in very good condition. So if the bulb wants to cooperate with me, the bulb was just loose. So let's get my wire up here so you can see the base. It does light up. What I love about this is it's your non-traditional kind of base, okay? And there's the bottom. And I do believe this was a hobbyist piece. So there's the base. This whole tree measures about 11 inches tall, okay? There is your base. You can see it works. It doesn't have a toggle on and off. So this is going to be one that you're going to plug in and unplug, okay? The only condition issue is there is no chips on this, but I am missing one right here. Truth be told, I might have that, okay? But when you're buying it, I can't guarantee that I can find it. I have ceramic tree parts here. You think I could find it before we went live? No. So there is one missing. If I can locate it, I will send one with it. And it looks like one of the pegs right here, one was broken off on the inside. Now, the previous owner did glue all the pegs in. So all you'll do is with that one is you'll get a replacement and you'll push that through and pop a new one in, okay? This one is a little different because you actually have one with a star. You have all this great snow on it. And this one is I think that's a GAR. I think it's GAR. I've never heard of that incorporated. So this is a different mold that I had never seen before. So what I do like about this one is that once you sit that in, it actually, once you get it in there, it locks into place. Okay. A lot of these don't lock into place. So for $45, this is a great small ceramic tree. If you guys do a forest of these, this is a size that you probably want. So you can tuck it in front of your larger ones. It comes in at 11 inches tall. You can see it does come with a star and it does light up. So it is missing one. So if I find my replacement ones before I ship it, I will make sure that you get two of them. You fill in that hole. And then there is one that needs to just be pushed through and then you can pop another one in. But again, this is fun because it has all that nice thick snow on it. I love that base. Like that looks like a barrel. The wiring on it is very good. It does not have a toggle switch. So it's either going to be on or off. So thank you so much, Trina. I see you're 45. Again, if you guys know ceramic Christmas trees, you know how expensive they have gotten over the past few decades. And this one is a really fun one too. So you can see there are no chips. It's got this great thick snow on it. And again, you are going to buy it missing those two pegs. If I can find them, I will ship it with. Everything is glued in, so when you do get it, everything is in, including the star. So the previous owner, or when they created it, they went ahead and put all the pegs in permanently. So it is the multicolored one. Measures 11 inches tall, in very good condition with no chips, no cracks. The only condition issue is it is missing two pegs, and one peg needs to be pushed through right there when you put a new one in. You just push that in and then it'll drop down through. I do it to all of mine if they ever break off. So $45, thank you very much. Again, this is a hobbyist, and this is a weird mold that you don't see that often. And the mold looks like it was from 1974. And I think it's GAR. Is that what you got? I see a copyright GAR, so it's GAR Incorporated. This was one I don't have in my collection. It was one I never seen before. So that's why I thought, since it was such a fun size, this is shippable. And I think that if you guys collect ceramic trees, I don't know, I'm always used to the Holland molds or the Atlantic molds, nothing like this. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Thank you so much, Trina. I see you in at 45. We're looking for 46 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. 46
It's
or more?
Gare.
Gare? Is that what it is?
Yes,
Gare.
because
Okay.
it rhymes with air.
Air.
like William
Gotcha.
said.
William, do you have any of these Gare ones? I've never had one before, so I don't, or I've never taken notice to
No,
it.
we've never had them. I like the shape of it, though.
I do too. I like the base. All right. So congratulations. Your Gare ceramic tree is going to you, Trina. Thank you so very much. Bear with me. Let's set this to the side because we don't want this to break. Thank you again, Karen, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you guys so much. No, but my, okay. All right. I feel like I knew that. I feel like I knew that, William. So let's go ahead and sit this one down so nothing gets damaged. So we are on to, let's go ahead and do our other choice round. Maybe we have some ephemera lovers in here. Hold on. Where is this at?
Right?
13. Yes, number 13. All right, guys. Number 13 here. And this one, hello, Jessica. So good to see you from Vintage Potential. Welcome in. If you guys aren't following her, please do so. Same exact name, same exact logo. Plus, she has a brick and mortar if you guys are in the Virginia area. So it's $5 choice, okay? $5 choice. And I thought I'd start these low because I got them at a very good price. StreamYard's acting up with me. Just bear with me. It's not letting it load. There it is. So it'd be $5 choice. These are great to use if you're a junk journaler. They're great to use as a background. And I'm starting them at $5 because, truth be told, they do have the return address on the front of each one of them. That might turn some people off. That may not bother some other folks. So these are your Jack and Jill magazines, okay? And these hinge more on the religious side. If you guys know John, Every Day of Holiday Displays, and he's explained it to you guys before, but they're just fun graphics, okay? And they're in very good used condition. So they will be $5 choice. They return address on the front. And this one is your December of 1958, okay? And they have tons of activities in. These are fun to go ahead and put on your coffee table during the holidays. Maybe you want to frame them. Maybe you want to use them. Now, some of the activities on the inside, that's why we're starting them at $5 choice, have been done. They have been done. But these are just fun. You can go ahead and at $5, you can clip some of the things out. You can clip maybe some of the sheet music out. You could reframe some of it. Like this one here is Christmas Grace. This is actually here. This is probably has to do with Washington, D.C. So MJ Bear, thank you. I see you in at $5. The graphics are good. There's no weird odors to these. So I think they were stored in a very good area. So here you could even use this to craft with if you want. Again, we have some non-traditional Christmas colors. So we're looking for 7 or more. Let's show you a couple more pages in here. They actually give you some nursery rhyme things in here, some other games, and there's the back. And this will be your first choice, and that's how we will claim them by the date. So this one will be your December of 1959. Jeez, I love your bluebirds behind you. They will be available. Everything behind me will be available during Wednesday night sale. So if you see something behind me you like, make sure you come back for Fantastic Finds because it will be available. Everything behind me will be for sale this Wednesday with Amy. So this one is, I'm going to do them in my order. So December 59. So here's December 59, the Jack and Jill. God, don't I love that Santa. Isn't that some of the best Santa? He's parked his deer behind him. Puzzles, again, they each have their return address on them. They are in very good condition. Some of these have been used. Some of these have been played with. But the graphics on the inside are just remarkable. So things to make for Christmas. So ornaments for the tree. Then it tells you how to make some homemade tags, how to make some glitter cards, all that right there. And this will be your second choice. This one is the December of 1958. So we have December of 1958 as your second choice. If I didn't say so already, they measure roughly about 10 by 7. So they're about 10 by 7. Thank you, Robin. This one is your January of 1959. Who doesn't love a cute, now I don't know, he could be a little elf, he could be a little boy. It doesn't matter. He's stinking cute. He's out playing in the snow. And I think he's great to use as your background or your backdrop. Frame them, do whatever. This one tells you how to get your new year started off right. And again, we're going to claim them by the years. So here on the inside, look, the 3 silly kittens. We have a little poem right there with the 3 silly kittens. We have some more different things. Willie's Magic. Oh, we got Willie's Magic Whistle. So we whistle in there. Willie, they wrote a story about you. So some of the activities have been done in here. And this as something to leaf through, repurpose, or to just kind of put on your coffee table when folks come over during the holidays. So that'll be your third choice. And that one is the January of 1959. Last but not least, this is the newest one we have. So I see Trina in at 9. This one is your December of 1960. December of 1960. We have a naughty little mouse. He's decided to eat the cookies left for Santa. Again, we're starting these low because they do have the return address on them. Most of these you will always find with a crease in the middle because we suspect that back in the day when they were shipped or mailed to you, they were mailed in half. So that's not really a condition issue. That's just a product of the way they were mailed to you. So here is the back. Again, some of the activities, I can't tell you exactly which ones were, which ones weren't used. But then again, who cares when you have fun graphics on the inside like this, okay? And at that price, we're looking for 10 or more. You guys could cut this out, repurpose it, junk journal, craft with it, do all sorts of different things. And then this one is the Christmas crib. It's a story all about Jesus's crib away in a manger. And again, remember, these books do hinge more on a religious base than some of the other ones that we grew up with. So again, winner will claim... You'll claim December 60. It'll be December 60. Then you'll have January of 59. January 59. And then you will have December of 58. And then we'll hold this one up as we do a countdown. And then your first choice will be December 59. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 10 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 10 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you guys so much. This again is your December 1960. Remember, they each have return addresses on them still. Activities could or may be all completed on the inside. But overall, they're in good condition with no funky smells. So there's our bid end. Thank you so much. Bug got in there with a 10, but Robin got in there with a just in case of 21. So for $11, Robin, you get first choice. Let me know, did you want December of 59? Did you want December of 58? Did you want January of 59? Or December of 1960? And you can take a variation. You can take them all. Again, I think these make great coffee table books. All right. Congratulations, Robin. They're all yours. Thank you guys so very much. All right. So highlight that. Guys, take a moment if you want to refresh. We do have some more items to show you here tonight. Let's move on. Now, again, I told you guys we do have some higher end items. Some of these are for Christmas collectors, okay? So these are going to be things for Christmas collectors. And our next item is going to start at $65. One other reminder, guys, we are not doing a recap, okay? If you guys aren't interested in anything we're offering, that's quite all right. We are going to show it again. We're going to explain it. And then if we don't have any bids, then we're going to do an interest countdown. And that's just because, like I said, I think most of you guys are going to hang out with us to the end. It would be repetitive to do it again. So again, Robin, thank you so much. So $65. And if you ask me why we're starting this at $65, tell me the last time you saw a white bottle brush tree covered with this heavy, chunky glitter, silver glitter. This tree is fantastic. So William, thank you so much. I see you're 65. What makes this fun is it's a white tree. It's got the silver glitter. So if you guys do a non-traditional Christmas, this would be great. If you guys do a very mid-century Christmas, this is awesome. Even if you guys have a forest of trees, I'm sure you don't have a white one with this awesome glitter on it. So you can see how great this thick, chunky glitter is on the tree. The tree is very straight. It has a wooden base, We estimate this probably early 1960s, and it is an awesome size. The tree measures 13 inches tall, okay? So this tree is great just the way it is. You guys could embellish it if you want to. You could get some of those little LED lights. I agree, Andrew, I agree. You could run some LED lights through this if you want. I don't think that would damage the tree. You could light it up then. I think if you're doing like a non-traditional and you're doing silvers and golds, I think this is a no-brainer. So it's a really fun tree. It is in very good condition. The center, sometimes when these were stored in like a wet basement or where there was a lot of humidity, sometimes the metal, because they are true bottle brush, that is what it is. So if you know like a bottle brush we clean our bottles with, they then turned them into Christmas trees. They cut them so they look like trees. Or that's just, the first ones had more of the bottle cleaner shape. So, but the middle is metal where you see here, so that does rust. So, but it's in very good condition. It is a very nice white with no real discoloration. What also happens is, you can even see it on some of the green ones, if it rusts at all, then it bleeds out to the rest of the tree. This one doesn't. Now, you folks might think, Jason, you must know it all. I've just been selling Christmas for a long time. So, again, it is coming in at 13 inches tall. Definitely from the 1960s, and we're in at 65 with William. Love a toilet brush tree, absolutely, sir.
It is not.
He could put his little toilet perfume next to it. So, all right, let's do a countdown on this, guys.
Maybe Santa needs to make a pit stop when he leaves.
Maybe he does. Maybe he does. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are looking for 66 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidder. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, William, for the bids. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please, guys, if you haven't, please give us a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Please make sure you're subscribed to Mother Tuckers. Every little bit of interaction helps. I see you're just in case, William. Thank you so much. There's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So, William, congratulations on the kickoff to Christmas in July. That is coming to you. And I kind of paired that in my reel a little bit. So I kind of foreshadowed this. Is coming to you, sir. Thank you so very much. So let's back it off a little.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am keeping tempo here. So let's go ahead and let's do $10 choice. Okay. $10 choice. Let me get these up here on my trusty little board, and you're going to get to pick your choice of 3 little plastics that are made in the USA. Okay. Truth be told, I have never seen the Santa in this series, but I have the deer in my collection. So, choice at $10. Your first choice is going to be that you get the little Santas and the large tree, which actually comes in 2. These are probably late 40s, early 50s. That'll be your first choice at $10. So the tree is nice, and then when you're done with it, it does pull out. This tree is also nice if you have...
your banner to the start price, honey.
Thank you.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Hold on here. There we go. Thank you. $10 choice. These little trees are fun because if you're missing any of your Santa Clauses, that would almost mimic the same style that would go in his hands. So I'm talking like the candy container Santas and things that have lights. So $10, this is your first choice. And these are really fun Santas, okay? And they do have little holes in the top, so you could use them as Christmas ornaments if you want to. So that's your first choice at 10. Your second choice at 10, you're going to get the reindeer, Santa, and the little itty bitty tree, okay? So I think these are really fun. These are probably USA plastics. So there you go. Look how fun he is. He's just a jovial Santa. So your first choice, you'll get, and these are actually great size for your putz houses too. So if you guys do a little putz village, these would definitely fit in. So you get 2 little Santas in that first set for $10. Okay, so you're going to get the big tree and 2 Santas. Your second choice at $10 is going to be the very mid-century kind of jumping reindeer and Santa and tree. So I see Robin in at 10. Thank you so much. If I can click on it, here we go. Now, I had the deer backwards. The deer does have some fun details. So it's getting a little washed out. The deer does have an eye. It is in a red, and I do have one of these. And this is the red that mine is. So it has like kind of orange kind of hues to it, but in person, it is like a very, very like tomato, like a tomato soup kind of red, okay, for lack of a better. So I don't believe that's faded. I believe that's just the way they are. I have one in white too in our collection. In the second choice, you are going to get the other little plastic Santa, and you are going to get a little tiny little tree, okay? You can see it kind of looks like it has some garland on it. So we are in at 11. Thank you guys for the bids. Top bidder will either pick the first lot, which is the large tree and 2 Santas, or you're going to get which is the reindeer. You make that look a little nicer. You'll get the reindeer, tree, and Santa. Let's go ahead and do a countdown, guys. Thank you so much. Tina, we are having connection issues again. So hopefully you guys, I'm not freezing for you guys. So we're looking for 12 or more, and this will be your first choice or second choice. Top bidder can take both. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, you can pick your first choice, which is the 2 Santas and tree, or your second choice, which is the deer, Santa, and a tiny tree. So I see Robin's just in case. Let's try to do multitask here. Go ahead and click on that. There's our bid end. So let me sit it down here so we don't spill it everywhere. It looks like Robin for $12. So you get first choice, Robin. Let me know. Did you want the first choice? Did you want the second? And of course, you can take both if you're interested in both. And if I highlight the right person, so you get first choice, Robin. First one or number 2, and that will be at $12 each. $12 each. You can either pick the first one. You want the second one? Okay, the second one is yours. Thank you so much. Okay, you got it. Yep, Santa with the deer. And then 11, MJ Bear. Now, remember, guys, we aren't doing a recap. So, MJ Bear, if you're interested in the 2 tiny Santas and the tree, that one could be yours for 11. Is she taking it? Did she? Oh, okay. You were shaking your head.
It freezes here and there, but fixes itself quickly.
Okay.
I'm trying to check her.
I wonder if it's pulling on the tablet too.
Maybe.
Too much internet. All right, MJ. Thank you so much. Congratulations. That second set is going to you. All right, guys, we're getting down there. We're getting down there. So that was round number 15. So now we are going to go to round number 16. Okay, guys. Now this I am very excited to be able to offer one of these, and it is going to start at $40. Okay, so it's going to start at $40, and I actually have a vintage 1930s, 1940s papier-mâché Santa. Okay. I do believe he does have a little bit of fading to him, but the fact that I actually have one of these to offer you still amazes me. And he is starting at $40, okay? I do believe he has a little tear. Now, there would have been an opening. There would have been an opening because this would have held maybe candies and all sorts of different things. So there is a little tear going on here, and I think it does repeat here on that side, all right? He still displays very well. If you guys are looking for more of a primitive, more of an early kind of Christmas piece. Maybe you guys collect the papier-mâché bunnies Easter time, or you collect the papier-mâché Halloween. You might want a Christmas one. And I don't find papier-mâché Christmas that often. Usually I find the boots, if I find it at all, okay? So he is patent pended or patent applied for on the bottom, and he is your 4-inch tall one, all right? He is in remarkable condition. I do like the fact that he is a little faded. He is very clean, and he is your 4-inch one, all right? So he's 4 inches tall. The opening is a little larger than I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to actually be closed right here. So I do believe there's a tear in it. But for you guys to have a true, almost antique papier-mâché Santa, I think $40, I think is a really fun price. Now, I believe maybe somebody at one time did try to give him glasses, Maybe that's why we have the little indents there where his cheeks are, but I don't know. The other examples I could find didn't seem to have that. Some of them do have that they were painted on the beard and stuff. This is the way I found him. I do believe that this is the way he is originally. So he does measure 9 inches tall, as the bottom says. He measures just about 6.5 inches wide. So he's about 6.5 inches this way. So these are really fun. If you guys have some of the plastic, fantastic. You can go ahead and fill that up. You're not going to see that little opening down there. So yes, he is 9 inches tall. Some of the other ones that I found were a little larger. I actually couldn't find any price points on the one that was 9 inches tall. So, and again, guys, if you are just joining us, we aren't going to be doing a recap. Anything that doesn't sell tonight will be priced and taken to the store tomorrow. So if you guys are interested, we just ask that you guys bid now. That way, we're not doing a recap. We'll just keep it going. I think it's kind of repetitive to do a recap after we just showed the item. So there's no interest. That's okay. So we're going to do an interest countdown. If anybody is interested on him, I see wings. Thank you so much. In at 40. So we're looking for 41 or more. Let's continue that countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He is authentic. He is not a reproduction. He is from the 1930s or 1940s. Papier-mâché Santa. Small condition issue, but honestly, if you're going to have it, I think that's the right place to have it, back there where the opening is going to be anyway. So thank you guys so much for the bids. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Karen G. So Wings had it just in case of 45. Robin had it just in case of 55. So for $46, Robin, congratulations. Papier-mâché Santa is coming to you. Thank you so much. All right, we'll sit him over here. All right, guys, I do have, let's see here. Let's go back. Let's back. I do have one other item tonight that I think is really, really rare. I'll just say it. Some other retailers don't like to say it. I'm not afraid to say rare. I think it's rare. But let's do this one first. Let's do $10. Okay, $10. I have a Christmas catalog. Okay. Now, how did we think this was said, Tina? Do you think it's?
I don't know. Did you think I was paying attention?
I think it's Thorson. I think it's Thorson. I personally never heard of the store. Okay. I personally never heard of the store. All right. But I do believe that the store is somewhere up in New Jersey. Okay. And this is their Christmas catalog, and we're starting at just $10. Now, there's no funky smells. I cannot tell you the date of it. I've looked at this from cover to cover. Thank you, William. I see your 10. I have checked this from cover to cover and cannot find a date. But I will actually thank my friend displays, because I assume John would have done this. I started to research. 1963 was when we started using zip codes. So there is no zip code on this. I do believe that this catalog is prior to 1963. Some of the things on the inside and the cars, I believe, are late 50s. So I'm going to estimate this fun catalog somewhere between 58 and 1962, okay? But let's get right down to it. If you guys are Christmas lovers, you know how coveted that Christmas card holder is. And to think that that would have cost not $2.98 anywhere else, that's what you'd pay. But here at Thorson. But here at Thorson, you're going to pay $1 for that. And do you know what you could get for that nowadays? Lord have mercy.
Dozen, please.
Lord have mercy. Then you have Junior over here. Let's just call him Junior, with the life-size stocking filled with fun. Anywhere else, it's a $15 value. With us, it's $4.88. Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the fun stuff here on the inside. So what are you going to buy people as some stocking stuffers? We have some nudie ice cubes. Look at some of this fun stuff. You could have got the giant ghoulish hands. All this fun stuff in here. Look at that. A tooth puller. All right. That looks like fun. Look at all this fun stuff. You could have gotten what's that? A snaz nose. So that's some fun stuff in there. And again, the catalog is in very good condition. It still even has its little pull-out order form. It shows you all kinds of wristwatches. They had a sports girls watch. They had a tiny miniature, the Fifth Avenue. The Fifth Avenue was a whopping $7.29. And then they had My Fair Lady. They had the Zephyr Shadow Thin. Boy, that's a mouthful. Then they had the Director, and they had the Night Watch because it glows. Okay? That's really fun. These are just fun. Again, coffee book tables, that's what we do. We sit them around Christmas time on our chair. You know, it's next to the chair on the coffee table. Now we have some different things for Dad. We have the hunting knife. Look at that. Boy, they were really pushing the naughty stuff up there in New Jersey. So you got that going on for, I guess they were 88 cents. That's a $3.95 value for a whopping 88 cents. Oh, and by the way, the book measures 10 by 6.5. 10 by 6.5. So now we're going to get into some good stuff here. So you could have gotten the 2-mile range flashlight for $1.79. This one I think is really fun. This is a human skeleton mold. It sits, stands, and bends. Boy, that's a lot of fun for $1.98. And then you have the old weather station. I think we all remember these, especially with this colonial look. I'm really believing this book is very late 50s. Like
that's what
58.
Bug asked you again what year this is. So you need to tell her we don't know.
It does not have a date on it, Bug, but it does not have a zip code, which means it's prior to 1963. But with some of the things on the inside, I do believe the book is that 58 to 62 era, okay? So then we're going to end with this one. So you guys know that back in the 90s, if you guys were husky, you may have had a muffin top, okay? This belt was going to help you with what doctors, phasing belt helps you control bay window. What a different terminology. So I guess when you spilleth over your pants, you could have gotten this male girdle, which helps you assist with bay window. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, but I find that humorous and funny. And if you read down here at the bottom, it does explain that doctors do say that this girdle will help you with everything from weight to your back and everything in between. And then the rest of it, I'm sure the new owner wants to look at, but then let's end with the complete Santa Claus outfit for a whopping $9.88, okay? So again, we're $10 on the late 50s, early 60s catalog. Great to get your tchotchkes, get your stocking stuffers. So William, thank you so much. We're looking for 11 or more. So let's go ahead. So can you fit the, I don't. So,
right. So you wore the girdle so you could
fit
through the bay
I guess. I don't know.
That makes sense.
No muffin top back then. You had yourself a bay window. So let's go ahead and count it down. 11 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 11 or more. The bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen G. And what round was this, Tina? 17.
Yeah, you're good.
There's no yawning in live sales, Tina. There's our bid end.
I'm just sitting here.
All right. I can hear her yawning. So thank you so much. That is coming to you, William. Congratulations.
Judgy.
All right. I think we have 3 more items, right? 7 and 3 is 21. So we have 3 more. Okay.
It'd be 4.
4 more items? Okay. I hope I got my notes here right.
Are you sure you counted right?
I don't know. I have only 3 more items. So
then you did do 20 and not 21.
But each one of these sheets has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
my
10. I don't know.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.
Me, so it didn't
okay. All right. My next item is going to start a little higher. It's going to start at $85. Okay. Because I have never in my 25 years of reselling Christmas have ever found one of these. Okay. There's not a ton of condition issues. It does. Little center Pixie guy here, which are your carolers. He's a music box, okay? He's a little overwound. I do believe if you could wind him down, he might work again. When you wind the center guy up, he will sway, okay? This is not some kind of a hobbyist piece. This is something that would have been sold as a centerpiece, okay? So they are in very good condition. We do have discoloration to the felt, which is typical with these guys, but these are 3 Pixie carolers, or should I say they have the Pixie faces, okay? This guy over here has a horn for days, which I love, and of course you can bend them however you want. They are on this wooden base, They do have a wooden lamppost next to them, and this guy is singing away. This is the center guy, and they do sway. Now, he does play. He's just overwound. So when you get him to play, let's see if we can. He will sway when he plays. So see if he, can you guys see? He moves really slow. I'm not selling it like he's going to be your moving music box, but they're more of a great centerpiece. And he's moving really slow.
Yeah. He drank too much.
He did drink too much.
We all move slow when we drink too much.
But I think these caroler guys are superb and fun. There is a little bit of paint wear. They did sell these that they would have been individual back in the day, but then they did sell them on the base here. So you can see that we do have a Made in Japan sticker down here on the bottom, as far as I can tilt without it breaking. But they are in very good vintage condition. And I know $85 seems a lot, but if you break it apart on what you're actually getting, I think they're really fun and they're going to make a great centerpiece. I could see you guys putting some, would you stop singing now? Like I said, I believe that once you get him wound up and played down a couple times, I think he's going to work. And when he does work and play, he rotates. He kind of moves forward and back, okay? The full entire centerpiece measures 15.5 inches tall. So 15.5 inches tall, 10 inches across, okay? And again, these are the rubber-faced Pixies in the top hats. We do have just a little bit of discoloration, which I think as a Pixie owner or collector, I think we all kind of accept that. They are made to look like, is it playing How Dry Am I?
I think it might be.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I think it is playing How Dry Am I?
Yeah.
I love these guys, and they made them.
They're sweet.
Each one of the, it's kind of like if you guys collect Miro Star. It was these companies that would buy them from Japan, and then they would add something, and then they would resell them as a centerpiece. So these three guys at $85, I think you're ready to go. You put them up on your mantle, and now that I got him going, he's really playing himself out. I think if you guys, like I said, if you could let him play out, wind him up again, I think he's going to work for you. And this guy right here, his horn, you can bend his obnoxious horn however you want it, okay? You don't have to have it completely sticking up like that. But there is some fading, so you guys can see the original green to the fading green.
They'd look good with the bottle brush tree around.
They would. They would look really good. And again, they would look great on your mantle. And again, I have never had this set before, so I really think if you're looking for something unique, I think these are superb. So again, it measures 14.5 inches tall by 10 inches wide. Each one of the faces are the rubber faces.
Oh.
Brian,
you're killing William.
How can you guys?
You are killing William. William is dying.
And you can see how he's leaning forward now, and he will look. Now, there we go. Hold on. He's going to straighten up. He's going to straighten up.
Oh, God.
And again, guys, no gimmick. We aren't going to do a recap. So they are $85 if anybody's interested. They do measure 14.5 inches tall by 10.5 inches wide. So again,
I don't know what they're playing.
I don't know, but he's really playing now.
Yeah.
It's kind of eerie. They didn't want to play, and now that they're on Alive, they want to play their hearts out. So, all right, let's do an interest countdown. If anybody's interested, we aren't doing a recap. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And I was selling it as if the music box didn't work. I believe if you wind it up and let it play out a couple times, they're going to work. So I think it's superb, one of a kind. I never saw one before, so I couldn't wait. And I did pay a little more for it, but I wanted to bring it to Alive. So William, thank you so much, sir. The trio of Pixie drunk guys are coming your way for $85. Thank you so much. Let me sit those down there so he can play out. Okay. So, Tina, what number was that?
You're good. It was 18.
That was 18.
You don't need to worry about the numbers. We're good.
Okay, so that was 18. So, we have 2 more items to offer. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I can't believe you guys,
So cute.
120 of you guys want to hang out with me. That's so awesome. Thank you guys so much. So $28. And I have a tin wind-up toy that's in very good condition. He just has 1 or 2 little tiny little holes right there where his mouth is, which is sort of weird. And
I'm
then,
going to take those out.
and then can you guys still hear that? Yeah, here.
I don't know. They can.
Here, I'll give you the guys. They got to go in another room. They're being a little obnoxious. All right.
Boys, your time's
Yeah, they
over.
are.
You're
They're a
gonna
little
live with
obnoxious. So
William.
this is the first generation of this. I do believe it might be missing a little balloon. Okay. In later ones, they had a little banner on the back. This one is the 1950s one. It is made in Japan back here on the back. And the company is, you can find my notes here. It's Suzuki Japan, right here on the back. So they are a fun little tin toy. He does have a little hole right there where his mouth is. And then I believe there's another tiny little hole right there where his beard is. But the fact that he has his arms, if you guys would look online right now, the ones that you find do not have arms. This guy's fully ready to go. So $28 on the Made in Japan tin toy. Santa himself is made of celluloid. I do believe he may have had a balloon there on the front. And let's go ahead and line this one up. So you can hear and see that he does work. He does have his key, which is amazing. And I am just so excited that I had a tin toy to offer you guys. So you can see that he has some details down here on the back wheel. Is that like a little squirrel? That's a little squirrel running around there on the wheel. The squirrel is on the front. There is no major rust, maybe just a little speck or so, but it's not completely rusted out. Superb condition. The fact that Santa still has his arms amazes me. That is celluloid. And if you guys know celluloid, it's super thin. It's very susceptible to getting damaged or flattened or broke. But again, he is really, really fun and has his key and does wind up and he does work. So measurements on him, he is about 3.5 inches wide by about 4 inches tall. So MJ Bear, thank you so much. I see you in at 28. Again, you can see he has his handlebars. The paint is really good. The only condition issue is, and I often suspect if somebody had attached something, a lot of times with celluloid dolls, people used to use little pins to hold things, and maybe they had something that they, I don't know, maybe they wanted Santa to be able to smoke a cigarette. I don't know. I'm not judging, but he does have a little hole there, and then the original string on his arms is still there, and he does work. Okay, I was just holding him there. When you wind him up, he does work and take off. So you can just see that is a little bit of the deterioration right there. And maybe that was even a mold hole there in the front. But I do want to point out the issue above his beard there. So let's go ahead and count him down. We're looking for 29 or more. Thank you so much, MJ Bear. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you, Tracy. I think he's fantastic too. I was to find one because I wanted to bring a little bit for everybody. Of course, if you guys know us here, we are definitely Kitschmas, ceramics. A little bit for everybody so they all could find something that they liked. So MJ Bear, thank you so much. Tin Celluloid Santa, made in Japan, is coming to you. Thank you so much. So let's sit him down there. Hopefully he doesn't try to go off the counter. All right. I'm just double checking. I think I only have one more item. So let's start it now, guys. If you guys enjoy Soakies, if you guys enjoy your mid-century plastics that help bubble bath, I couldn't find this one anywhere. This one's going to start at $28. It still has a little bit of soap in it, which I like because it gives it a little bit of weight. He's definitely a 1960s Santa. This is your little soap bottle. The company on the bottom, and I'll show it to you in a minute, he is a Bobo. He's Bobo's Bottles. So he is liquid bubble bath. And it's, I guess it's Lander, made by Lander. So he is in really good condition. He even has his original. He's a little plastic toy, guaranteed to give you 25 bubble baths, and he is a fun little bottle. Now, there is a little residue that was there when I purchased it. So I don't know. I assume and thinking that's maybe where the original price tag was at one point. But his little head comes off, and that's how you would get your bubble bath out. Now, there is a little bit of bubble bath left in him. I'm going to send it with it.
Disclaimer, don't use the bubble bath.
Do not use any of the little bubble bath that is in it. So
we're not recommending it for you.
I know, Tracy. It is the same company that made all the Betty bubbles. So I could not find any examples of this. So I don't want to say this is rare, but I think he's a little harder to find. His paint is in superb condition. He's definitely 1960s looking. So they did make a lot of these. Like Tracy saying, she has a great collection of the little Betty's bubbles. Some had real hair. This guy is about that same size. He's in really good condition. I mean, these were toys and then meant to be thrown away. So all his paint is in superb condition. He is made of plastic, okay? He is in very good condition. I love the fact that he still even has his original directions on the back. And then it guarantees you if you just pour a small amount, you're going to get 25 bubble baths out of it. So he's very mid-century looking. He measures 9 inches tall. So he is 9 inches tall. Again, if you guys collect Soakies, if you guys collect vintage toys, I think this is a must-have. I think he's going to look good mixed in with your Santas. I think this is just a little bit of residue from the original. Probably they slapped the original sticker on there. I'm sure a little Goo Gone could take that off. I didn't want to do anything to it. And down here is the original. If we spin it around here, you can see it is.
Said she's never seen him before.
I know. That's why he's starting at $28, because I have to tell you that if you guys collect the bath ones, this is going to be one that you don't find that often. Could not find any examples on him. I couldn't find any on Worth Point or anything like that. So if you guys collect these 1950s, 1960s, or 70s plastic bottles that held bubble bath, I think this is a very unique one that you're going to want for your collection. And I don't think he's going to come around again too many more times. So the paint's really good on his face. You know, both eyes are intact. All the paint's there on his beard. He even has the center here of his Santa outfit. He has his little belt right there. His hands have a good majority of the paint left. Plus, I love the fact that it has its original sticker still on the back. So I don't see any interest. That, again, is okay. Let's do an interest countdown. Again, guys, we aren't doing a recap. So if you guys are interested, you'd want to bid while I do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. If anyone's interested, he was $28. And again, these items will be priced in the morning and head up to Mother Tucker's. And we just appreciate the opportunity to show them to you. So there's the bid end from the interest. Thank you so much, Karen. And I guess my math was wrong because, Tina, do you see that I'm missing anything? No. So, gang, thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was first of maybe we'll try this again. I'm just flattered that so many of you were willing to hang out with me here tonight. Take a look at some of our vintage Christmas. As always, Karen G., thank you so very much for being our official mod and bid ender. We could not do this without you. The support that you show my channel and so many other channels, just thank you so very much. So if you guys are new, please make sure you email me right there. It's mtuckersantiques@gmail.com. Make sure you email me all of your information. We will be invoicing for this on Saturday. So please come on back to the channel at 8 p.m. on Wednesday for fantastic finds, where everything you see behind me, that will be available with myself and Amy of Enamor Amy. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, here at the end, this was the first live sale I ever did by myself in almost 3 years of live sales. So please make sure you give us a thumbs up. Please make sure you are subscribed to me here at the channel and follow me over on Instagram as well. Again, like I said, this Wednesday, 8 p.m. is Fantastic Finds. And then this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be going live from Mother Tucker's for a shop with me. So hopefully you guys come on out and support 35 small businesses underneath my roof. So they're stocking, they're bringing in some goodies. So we will see how that goes. So Guys, until the next one, thank you guys for your continued support of the channel, of myself and Tina. Again, we are a small business and we couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you so very much. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out. All the bids, thank you so much. All the buyers, you guys have a very great evening, and we will see you back again here Wednesday night with my vintage sister, the one and only Amy of Enamour Amy. Till then, you guys have a great week. We'll see you later. Goodbye.